Hello everyone. Today we talked about inverse function. Inverse function is a basic topic when we study functions. We already know that function is nothing but a mapping relationship from something based on some operation, the logics, mapped to something else. Okay, here fx is a typical function. The expression of fx is 2x, meaning the input variable x, double it, the corresponding value will be a function value or y value. For example, when x is 1, y is 2. When x is 2, y is 4. When x is 3, y is 6. When x is 3.5, y is 7, and so on. Okay? Here, this is a function. Interestingly, there's another function. We can name it gx, which map a variable to its half value. For example, when x is 2, the y value is 1. When x is 4, y value is 2. When x is 6, y value is 3. When x is 7, y value is 3.5, and so on. Obviously, we can notice that these two functions, fx and gx, are actually inversed, because in this function, the input are all doubled. In this function, the input are get off. So this kind of situation is called inverse function. Actually, remember, if a function has an inverse function, it has only one inverse function. In this case, gx is fx inverse function, and vice versa. Fx is also gx inverse function. Okay. Then how to calculate inverse function? Here, the expression of the function fx. The function logic is double it 2 times of x. And now we convert this expression to this format. Also the same. Okay? So here, by changing this, we change the viewpoint from x to y. When we have x, the corresponding y value is 2 times of this here. And here, when we have a y, the corresponding x value is half of it. So this relationship is not get double, but getting half. If we switch their xy position, we get this function expression. This function expression is 1/2 of x to get y. So any input of x, the corresponding y value is half it. This is just the function we just studied, the gx. And this is the function we just studied, fx. They are inversed with each other. Okay? In this way, we also write gx in the format of -1 fx, showing that gx is fx inverse function. And by this example, we also learned that to get the inverse function, we just need to switch their variables, x, y, with each other. Okay, so by this, we can get the expression of inverse function. So this is the basic introduction of inverse function and how to get it. Later on, we will explain more about what kind of functions have inverse function. Okay, thank you.